So if you're changing the downstream O2 sensor on an 07 Saab, get yourself some jack stands, raise it up really high, and I didn't see any videos on anybody doing this, so I'm going to teach everybody how to. I gutted a cat on this, and I had to replace the sensor, and I cut the sensor. Now it's time to replace it. This is my new sensor. It's already in, but you can get a 7/8 wrench up in there, and you run your 7/8 wrench and turn it out. When you go to put the new one in, hold the sleeve with your finger really tightly and help twist it on, and turn it with a 7/8 wrench open end on here. It'd be better if you had two people, but not really two people could fit under here. And we run our wire exactly how we did from factory. If everybody's wondering how you change this, you need to get your old wire. If it's cut somewhere, just hope it's cut at least to about here. And you can still finagle it in between that little slot there, behind there, and up here. Now, when you run your new sensor, hook on the end of this like PVC part here, cut it, put a zip tie from in the middle of your new connector at the end that goes up into the engine, and slice that and put it for there and have it tail it. And what I mean is this. So now my new connector is up here. Now when you get up to here, GM decided it is a wonderful, now let me zoom out so you can see. Fucking Christ, you cunt. GM thought it was a wonderful decision for this connector to be going through one of the pipes, and they must have put the connector on after whatever. Now this is where you're going to have to cut that zip tie. So all you have to do is when you're on the other side pulling the cable through, pull really hard and just yank it off. But now we're at this point. The problem is your cable has to run, you can see right there, through there. If you want, there's a wider view in case anybody's trying to figure out where this is at. And when we get up to there, you'll find that this is my old connector, and I disconnected it. If anybody's wondering how to disconnect these, the best thing you can do is just break them, because that's all the better they do. But as long as you have one of the reds, you'll be fine. I just get a flathead screwdriver, put it in between there and pry it. And the best way you can work on these is if you get on top of the engine itself, sit on top of the engine. Trust me, it'll support your weight. It's the best thing you can do. It's so comfortable. Take your blue one off first. Disconnect it off of your mount. Take your brown one, disconnect it off your mount. And now we can trace our wire, which, try and remember where I have that now. Okay. It's down in there. This is a royal pain. But now what you have to do is, where's our wire? Here's a wire. So yeah, here. Our wire goes down. I'm trying to see if I can put enough tension so you guys can see. Our wire goes down and kind of like behind the block. You can see right there's my zip tie, but right there's my connector. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on this, and this will bring my cables up. And now I'm to the point where I can actually cut this zip tie from where I'm at with a small pair of dikes. But there's my old, still my new connector. I'm gonna cut this connector, run this up through this channel right here, which is up through here, basically going around the pipe. And now it plugs into your new connector. And that is how you do your downstream O2 sensor. And for your upstream, it's really easy. There it is right there. It doesn't take somebody with mechanical knowledge to teach you how to change that. But this one down here is a real pain in the ass. So this is to all my friends that have these cars that even I daily drive, but it's been more in the shop than it's ever been on the road.